Are the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens one of the best markers out there? We're gonna check them out today and we're gonna see if that's true. And I will say there were a couple things that I was really excited about them, and there was like one thing that I was kind of disappointed about with them, and I'll let you know what it was. But I don't think that one thing will stop me from liking them and using them. So let's watch this video and see what I thought. We're gonna do the swatches today and we're gonna test them out. We're gonna do a little bit of watercolor. We're gonna color a page. We're gonna just kind of do some lettering and see what they're like. Here are the 60 Pitt Art Pens brush. They're really kind of like a marker. So I don't know why they call them the pens. They also come in like a bigger form too, but I don't have those because they cost more money, and you get the same colors. And here are all the colors that are available. So they have 60 colors available. There's some ones that are not available in like the pencil, and I should have figured out which ones they were, because I did, but now I don't remember exactly. But there's a few of them that aren't pencil form. There's reasonable light fastness, highlight fastness, and maximum light fastness. And this is mainly why I bought these pens, because I wanted something that was light fast, because there are so many markers that are not light fast, and I've done light fast tests where I've seen if markers are light fast or not, and I was very disappointed. So the fact that these have a lot of 3 and 2 stars, I only see 1, 2, I think there's only 2 I see that are only this reasonable light fastness, but that's still a good sign. So what we will do is we will test these out. I'll put them in my window like I've put the other ones in my window, and we'll see which one. We'll see if these pass the test. I hope they do. So this is how you take them out. You can keep that on there. They come in this nice case. I don't really know how to take it out, and I think I kind of messed it up. They're supposed to like come like stack somehow. I probably did it wrong, so they're not doing that right now, but this is what they look like. I'm pulling it out. It's just one-ended, and these are more reasonable price because they are smaller. They have less ink than the bigger ones. So the big ones, let me show you real fast. They come in lots of different sizes too, but I only bought these ones because I wanted to get all the colors. So they come in like a white. You can only get white. The white doesn't come in here, so white only comes in. I don't know if this is slightly acrylic or what. I did find out that there were some glitter ones which would make 66, but I don't have those. This is what this tip looks like. So it's more like a brush tip, so you can do a lot of good strokes with these. I will show you what the other ones look like too. These ones are like the jewel. So it says Pitt Artist Pen Dual Marker. So it has the pen and the marker in there. This is the same marker, but this one is just a lot bigger. And you can see that this one probably has a lot more ink. And then this one has a really big brush tip. And then this one is also a tip. I think you can, I don't know if you can do calligraphy with that one. I would probably prefer not to, but this is like if you want more like, this would actually be more like a pen to me than this, because this other one is more like a marker to me, and this is more like a pen, which is a misnomer for sure. So I have 3 of these graciously because I've gone to Creativation and they've given me the samples. So these are the 3 samples that I have. Building my collection slowly, one at a time, right? Okay, so here's our swatch chart, and we're gonna go through all of these, and we are gonna swatch these. I did them in a circle because especially when you're working with markers, it's best to do it in a circle to get that really nice flow of ink so you don't get streaks. So we're going to go through all these swatches and see what they look like. And look at this beautiful thing. This is the first time I've used these. I'm very excited. I've kind of used these pens a little bit, markers, whatever you want to call them, but this is the first time I've seen the whole color chart. So very exciting. I'm so excited to share it with you. Let's get started on this swatch chart. The first one is going to be Ivory 103. We're going to find it in this chart here. and we're going to color it in. I have some of these old names like the Light Flush that shouldn't be here, so we'll change them up. I do notice that this paper is kind of peeling a little bit. This is my second attempt. I would not recommend using these markers with that. The next one's going to be Light Yellow Glaze 104. So I would definitely recommend using paper that has like some kind of grit with these, because I feel like they will go on a lot easier with that. They are not like the regular markers. I don't know why, but that's just what I observed while doing this. The next one is a dark cadmium yellow. (107), or it's just cadmium yellow, not dark cadmium yellow. But I observed that the paper wasn't great for this. The next one is going to be, let's see, I think dark chrome yellow? Dark cadmium yellow. Yes, 108. And you can see how you can kind of see the streaks of the marker in there. I think if you, and I tried out the bigger markers later, that they are definitely a little better. Next one is Apricot 116. And I think this one, oh yeah, this one was okay. So this one goes there. I mean, there's a good color palette here. It's just, it doesn't go on this paper, but it goes on other paper. You just have to use the supplies with the right type of paper. This was not it for these ones. The next one is going to be Pale Pink 114. And I think this one was one of those that was a flush color. So let's find that. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Pale Pink 114. It's right above Apricot. It's so pale. You can see how it goes down. You can hardly see it, but these are really good for like shading and that such like that. The next one is going to be Beige Red 132. And this one was Light Flash, but now it is Beige Red. So they've renamed a lot of these colors, because flush colors are not just like, you know, light colors. They're all sorts of colors. And next is Dark Chrome Yellow 109. And they've been really good. They have a portrait set out for their like black edition, which I already have the pencils, and I'm going to the 12 pencils, and then I'm going to get the full 100 and do a review of them for you guys. I think I have some more coming out. So I decided to start going like this because I feel like these would be really good for lettering, and you can practice all your lettering with these. So look at how nice those are, these nibs. I feel like that's where these really shine, is doing that. Like, they don't fill in the color as well, but they do really good with lettering. So if I was going to get these, I would do lettering, or like painting-ish type things if you want like a more painting look on your paper. All right, the next one is going to be Orange Glaze 113. And the thing about these markers is they come in a lot of different sizes, and we'll see in a little bit all the sizes they come in. But this set has like all of the colors, this 60 Pitt Artist brush pens. The other ones do not come in nearly as many of the same colors as these ones come in. So if you want to get all the colors, you get these. And there are dual Pitt Artist markers. I'm not sure, because I don't have the insert for that, what colors those come in, but I should get some of them. They're kind of pricey, that's why I haven't got them all, but I have a few of them, and I'm going to show them to you a little bit later, and those do come in more colors. The next one is going to be Scarlet Red 118. Let's see where that one is. Scarlet Red right there. And so, yeah, I think those would be fun to try. I love markers. It's so hard because some of the really expensive markers some of the markers are so super expensive. Like, I have some Copics, I have some Olo markers, but I don't have them all because I don't have like $1,000 to just blow on markers every week. Okay, the next one is going to be, what is it? Pale Geranium Lake 121. over here. But I like these ones. There is one thing, and you'll see it in just a second, a little bit. I'm not sure when that is coming up, but you'll see why I was a little disappointed with these markers and what happened to make me disappointed. The next one is going to be Pink Carmine 127. Oh, actually, that's not Pink Carmine. That is 131. Oh, I missed it. Coral 131. So that one's coral. So I will make sure I update this sheet so when you guys get this that you will get the right one. And I'm gonna probably, I'm not sure, maybe just make these squares instead, because I really feel like that's where they shine. So this one is Pink Carmine 127. Nope, it's deep red. I am so wrong. 223. I have to like do the voiceover because my mic was like on the floor when I was doing this. So you guys are getting this after the fact. I wanted to make sure that you guys had, instead of just like it being boring, you guys got to see something. So let's see if I get this one right. Let's see. Deep Scarlet Red 219. I don't know what happened to, maybe it's Pink Carmine's the next one. Let's hope. Because when I put it in the box, it probably just got wrong. So anyway, I had to like redo this because of that. So, but it's good because then I kind of have an idea of what was happening with the markers. I call them markers because they feel like markers to me, even though they're brush pens. Pink Madder Lake 129. I might have been missing this other one that I cannot find, the deep red. But yeah, these are good like for strokes. Like if you want to see the strokes, like if you're not necessarily concerned about seeing the strokes, I would use these markers or brush pens. But for lettering, for sure, they would be so pretty. The next one is Middle Purple Pink 125. And I like that one because it's really descriptive. Like it's the middle of purple and pink. I love color names like that. I don't like the fancy, like, not fancy, the silly color names, I guess you'd say. I mean, I can make them up, but I want, when I'm using something, to know the real name of it, like how it relates to everything else. Magenta 133. So if I have a magenta of one brand, I want to have it, you know, of the other. I think it'd be really cool to pull like all the magentas from every single brand out there and see how they really compare, because they are kind of based on like all the same color wheel, and then like compare it to the Pantone if Pantone has it. So I have a book of Pantone. Okay, now we're on to blue. How did we get to blue? Okay. Oh, I am just pulling out. This is where you're going to see. So this one is Light Cobalt Turquoise 154, and it's going on super dark. So this is the big marker. This is like the big size, and I'll double check to see if they come in all the sizes, and I'll leave it in like the comments below or something. But now I'm going to compare the two, like the Light Cobalt Turquoise is the one that comes in the box, and let me tell you, I was surprised. Okay, so now I'm doing the Light Cobalt Turquoise, and look, does that even look like the same color? No. What is going on here? Like, I am so confused. Why is the big marker super dark? Look, that's the big marker. Does not look the same at all. And now we're going to try out the small marker. Okay, that looks like a totally different color. Like one looks kind of greenish, one looks like a light blue. But they are the same color. They're supposed to be the same color, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on. So if someone from Faber-Castell watches this, please let me know why your colors are different. I don't know. And then this is the other side, the ink side. So that one also does not look the same as those other two either. So I'm not sure what's happening. Like, did I store this other marker wrong? Like, do I need to shake it somehow? I'm trying to like see if I can get out more ink here, but I'm just like so confused. Like, why is it so dark? I don't really understand. All right, now back to the swatch chart. Now I found deep red, the one I kept trying to tell you guys about. And we're going to try deep red, because deep red, oh no, this is Pink Carmine. That's the one I kept trying to tell you guys about. And we're going to compare it. I think I might have this one, or is it deep red? One of those two I have, but look at that. It looks super pretty. Like I said, these colors are super pretty. They're light fast, so that already like wins in my book. I am going to do some, probably not for this video, but I will do some light fast tests with like a part 2 of light fast tests. And then the next one is going to be Lilac 239, but I will do some tests so we can actually find some markers that will be light fast, because we know that a lot of the alcohol based markers are not, and like the Crayola markers are not. So the pigment ones from, I think this is Crimson 134. Yeah, so the pigment based ones from, let's see, Kareen are, but they kind of dry out a little bit. So we want to make sure. And then I haven't tested Poscas, so we'll definitely go with Poscas. Now we're going to try, I think it's deep red that we're trying here next. So these are the same color essentially, or they should be, like just one is a smaller version of the bigger one. And that's what the bigger one looks like. It's super juicy. I would love to do stuff with this one. You can't see the lines or the streaks. And this one just looks like a lighter, like it looks pinkish. So it just looks so different to me. I don't know why. And that's the tip, which I really call the pen tip, because it's like the felt tip pen. It's not felt tip, it's like a metal tip pen. All right, now we're back to this, and we're going to try them out some more. And then our next one is going to be Purple Violet 136. So it's purple and it's violet. So now I'm going to show you the pages in here, and I'm looking to see if I should like store these like differently. It doesn't say anything about storage or anything that I read. I just can't figure out why there's so many different colors. I mean, you can do a lot of fun stuff with these. And if I didn't have the other ones to compare them to, I probably would like not be that big of a deal to me. But it was kind of a big deal because they didn't match. So now we're looking at all the sizes. These are all the sizes that you can get. You can see like the different tips that they come in. I have that white one actually, and I can't remember if I already showed it to you or not, or I will later. But yeah, these are all the different sizes and the colors. There's 4 like metal tips. There's a calligraphy, soft calligraphy, an artist pen, metallics. There's the white, which is a round nib. They have a pen brush, pen soft brush, which I wonder, and that's only available in 11 colors. I wonder if that one would be a little bit not as rough on the paper. So the next one that we're going to do is this Purple Violet that we were going to do, but we stopped because we looked at the book. And then the new ones that came out are dual, and they were not in the book because they were made after this one. I'm going to do the little calligraphy here. These would be so amazing with calligraphy because of the tip. They look really awesome. The next one that we're going to do is going to be, I think, no, it's not Lilac. It is Light Indigo 220. Let's see if that one's it. Yep, it's Light Indigo 220. And that one you can like hardly see at all. Craziness. But these are, like I said, really good for like shading and stuff. Just getting that little bit of color on the page or like highlights. Okay, the next one, I can't really tell. Let me see where I go to. That one is Sky Blue, I think. Sky Blue 146. And we already did Crimson 134. Okay, this next one I think is 120 Ultramarine. And then, yeah, that one looks super nice. I love these colors. They're so pretty. Okay, so here's the next one. All right, so the next one is Dark Indigo. I'm not coloring in the lines. Next one is Indanthrane Blue. Oh, that's a pretty blue. Next one is Cobalt Blue. We already did light cobalt turquoise. Next we'll do cobalt green. 156. The next one is Ice Blue, 148. Hardly see this one. But I think this one needs to go here, this one needs to go here. Right. Next one is, oh, that one's light cobalt turquoise. What was this one that I skipped then? This one is phthalo green. There's a lot of phthalo greens, guys. Okay. Dark, light. Oh, I need to like shape the paper like that. Okay. Okay, the next one is, oh, I already took that off. Cobalt turquoise. The next one is light phthalo green. I don't know where the phthalo blue went, so we'll look for it. Phthalo blue, 110. Now I'm halfway through. No, more than halfway. Okay, next one is leaf green. I'm 60% done. Next one is light green. The next one is May green. The next one is earth green. The next one is chromium green opaque. So descriptive. Next one is green gold. Oh, I wonder if I skip some of the other ones. We'll find out. Okay, permanent green olive. I did skip something. Okay, dark phthalo green. Now we're on to these down here. All right, raw umber. Next one is terracotta. The next one is cinnamon. The next one is India red. Oh, and I have Indian red in here, so I'll make sure it says India red. Finding lots of stuff to fix for you guys. Next one is Caput Mortuum. I have no idea what that means. If anyone knows what it means, let me know. Like caput means like I'm done, right? And mortem makes me think of like it's like death or something, color. I don't know. That's what it makes me think of. All right, the next one is dark sepia. Right here in the corner, super dark. All right, the next one is walnut brown. Okay, the next one is nougat. The next one is warm gray 1, which is hardly you can see. The next one is warm gray 3. Next one is warm gray 4. Next one is warm gray 5. Next one is Cold Gray 1. I think I skipped Sanguine. I have to figure out where that one is. Next one is Cold Gray 3. Okay, the next one is Cold Gray 5. Okay, the next one is Cold Gray 6. Oh, maybe it's the last one. There's still one left. Oh, there's a black that I haven't done yet. That's probably black. Okay, this one's black. $1.99. Oh, looks like a dark brown, honestly. I found it. Sanguine. Here's the swatch chart for all of these. I like them. It ripped the paper a little, so I'm wondering if I need to use a different paper. Like, I think if I was going to just do like calligraphy on these would be fine on this paper, but if I'm going to color anything, I might have to try a different paper. The colors were nice. I think there's a good selection of colors. There's enough to do like some kind of shading with these lighter colors, and then you have the darker colors, so it definitely has both of those. The only thing I was slightly disappointed about is I have the bigger markers to compare. Let's just do this one too. And they were not the same color, so they're supposed to be the same color. I actually think I like the bigger markers better. I like the detail on the smaller ones, but if the colors don't match, you can't really use them together. So it's very disappointing. So let's see what this one looks like. Why is it so different? Like, even if I put more color on it, it looks different. So I would probably go with the bigger markers. They're more expensive, but I like them, I think, a little better than the smaller ones. So are these worth it? I think they were like about $100. I like that they could go with pencils. We'll have to check and see if some of the colors match with the pencils. I think if you were like doing calligraphy and everything, these are nice, and especially because these are light fast, it's really nice that they're able to do that. So I think that's in itself worth it right there, but the colors are different than the big markers, so that's a little bit concerning. I'm gonna try my mixed media book, and we'll try some things with this in here. What was I doing there? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna just take some colors here that we think are cute together. So like this purple violet. It's nice because, oh, one thing that's also not so super nice is the color. Like, you store them like this, but the color names are down here, so it's kind of hard to tell where your color is. You're gonna have to end up pulling them out quite a bit. So I think this is the purple, and then I liked the ultramarine. Or let's see, does cobalt blue look good? I liked the ultramarine, so it's a little more purpley. Let's see. Is that what it is? Oh, that's Indentine blue. Okay, here, I think this is it. Okay. So we're gonna write like Faber-Castell with these and see what it looks like. Let's see. I do like those on this paper. Look at how nice that looks. I was totally gonna blend them together. Okay, so let's try that on here. See if they blend. Okay, we'll just try it. That looks kind of cool. There was one way that someone taught me to blend, so we'll finish writing these. So oh, I totally just wrote over it. Oh well. Okay. Now we'll try. So we're just gonna have lines because lines are super easy. So what you do is you actually bring the pen, you bring it through here. And can you see how you get that like nice blend? So yeah, you get a little bit of a color difference there, but you really get that nice blend going right there. It's really cool. I don't think they're watercolor at all, but they do give this nice intensity for that. So let's say we were like drawing a heart or something. Let's see. See, look, it just fills in nicely. You don't have to use a lot of ink. So then some of these grays that we have, we'll try a couple different ones. So we're in here. You see how you can just kind of come in. And you get that shadow going right there. And this one might be even lighter. Yeah, so that one's kind of hard to see. I probably wouldn't use that one for shading. Like this one is a really good one for shading. So it just is enough to see the shadow. Whereas this one is really, really, really hard to see. Anyway, that's kind of some cool stuff. So making different colors. So making different colors is best to do like with lighter colors. So let's try like a lilac and maybe like a yellow. Okay, so what you would do is you would come out over here and you would put this down. And you could see if you could get like different colors with it. So this is that by itself. So you get kind of like an orangey. You could also do this. Let's see. So you're gonna blend it to the yellow. Yeah, they blend for sure when it's still a little bit wet. So then you get like this big, like nice ombre effect right there. Cool. Well, maybe I should try like a coloring page or something. They're definitely doing like better, I feel like, on this paper than they did on the other one. So maybe you just need the right paper. Let's see. Yeah, this is a better paper. It's called Mixed Media Rough. Look at how nice that is. Look, I'm not getting any, like, I can like layer these as much as I want. So very nice. Definitely recommend using a good paper. But they look cool. I think these are good. I think I just used it on the wrong paper before. So I definitely recommend these markers. I don't know why they're not the same color. I'm gonna color this Creativity Makes the World Go Round. I got this page from the Faber-Castell website, and these are all the colors. You'll have to, don't mind my coloring. I sometimes do really good, and I don't know, like I should have stopped. Like this is one example where I should have stopped, but I like how it turned out up to a certain point, and then like I would probably color it again. Or you could even use this as like inspiration and use this to like do some kind of lettering with them. But I really thought they would be good for lettering, so I tried it out with lettering. And now I'm going to do watercolor because I thought that would be really fun to do with these. And they do really good watercolor. You just get that essence of the color on there. And then we are going to watercolor this other one down here. I did love the watercolor. I think that looked really nice because it provided like an offset of the color that was a little bit lighter. So it was in the same like color palette because it's the same color, but it was just lighter. And then our yellow up here. And then we're going to do that gray to put it on the back. I wasn't in love with that gray lettering I did on the back of the world, but it is what it is. And then we're going to do go round, and then we're going to put it on this watercolor back here. And the thing I love about watercolor is you get that like different gradient effect, and I love it. I am loving watercolor a lot more. I need to buy some more. And then I blended them together, and they also blend together pretty well. The yellow and the blue. And then this was what it looks like. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to put more stuff on it. I didn't love the things that I put on it afterwards. I just feel like I didn't shade it the best. Maybe because my shading for the gray was going on like the opposite side. That's probably why I should have like shaded to the right instead of the left. But that's part of doing activities like this. And so you learn, and you're not like, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I do like the border that I put around on it. I think that looks super nice. I would love that. So I just wish the shading was on the opposite side because I had put the shading with the gray on the opposite side. But that's the coloring, so it does pretty good with coloring. And then you can also do like lettering, or you could draw things with this too and use them like as a brush stroke. What do you guys think of this? I hope you guys like this video. Let me know which one's your favorite color. Do you think you guys will get some of these? I like them, especially since I used them on this paper. I think if I had started out doing the swatches on this paper, I would have liked them better. But you can do like coloring with them. You can do that, and then they don't bleed through, which is nice. So they can be used on this. I think if you're just like using them as like calligraphy, then you'd be fine. If it's when you're getting coloring, like if you're doing artwork with them, then you want to do it on a rougher paper. Well, let me know which one's your favorite. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.